Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more BattleTech. Well, we have a handful of contracts available to us, but I don't think we're going for many of them. No, unfortunately, the most of them are indeed for the planetary government, which means that we're basically burning through our reputation with people. However, there are two contracts we are willing to take. Now, the first one is, funnily enough, this one. It's against the Magistracy of Canopus. It's only 2 points of reputation, but some extra money wouldn't hurt. So we'll go ahead and pick this up, and then our other contract for today will be for the pirates, as we have lessened our reputation with them over the last while. So yeah, we're definitely going to try and make sure that we can improve things there. Alright, so this is only a single skull mission, so nothing too dangerous. I'm thinking we don't even need the archer. As much as LRM support is always good, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to go with a light and fast lance. Yeah, and you know what? It's a good excuse to get our hatchet man up and running. So what we're going to do is I think Dancing Queen will try and give you some more experience with the melee, so that should work out well. All of these weapons, we're not really going to be shooting at multiple targets, so that will make the most out of your skills. The crab, I think that should work out relatively well. The Phoenix Hawk we will give back to Cheese Goblin. Cosmo can run with the Griffin, and I think that should be a very, very solid lance. Alrighty, so our objective is to go ahead and destroy some enemy units. Satellite surveillance pictures show that a heavy lance was inserted onto the planet's surface by a Canopian dropship. Currently, we believe they're securing their LZ, preparing for whatever operation they have planned before they finish securing the area. We'd like you to interrupt them. They're heavily armed, so expect strong resistance. Alright, well, we are warned. This is where the satellite pictures showed the hostile lance touching down. Move up, make contact, let's see what we're dealing with. Expect serious resistance. Off area out. Alright, well, you know what?
Nice spot for a picnic.
For a single skulled mission, I'm expecting not quite so heavy resistance. But either way, we will see what we can do. We'll go ahead and start sprinting.
Copy that.
We should be able to make some decent distance.
Got an unknown on sensors.
Alright, the hatchet man is somehow not faster than I thought it was a little bit quicker, but alrighty-o. We'll see what we can come up with. What else have we got? So that is a 20-ton mech. I'm not... yeah, I don't think we're really that concerned.
I understand.
Can you see yet? No, not yet. Alright, well, I guess if that's the case...
Heading out.
It just might be slightly out of our range-finding abilities. So, who moves first?
Standing by.
Waiting for orders.
Well, there's no signs of any targeting data, so let's reserve. Okay, Locust 1E, nothing too dangerous there. Stray shot, taking some level of damage, but again, nothing concerning. They have a fire starter? Yes, they do. Alright, so they have a fire starter and something else.
Orders?
Alrighty-o. Well, first things first.
Commander?
Let's get our... You know, I'm actually tempted to go ahead and sprint about now. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll sprint as far as we can. I think we're going to try and get in close for melee, but I don't want to do it at the sacrifice of...
Gotcha.
Well, we're going to be able to destroy these things anyway, so we may as well zip on forwards. Oh, hello.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Alright, enemy reinforcements. Okay, no sign of them nearby, so I guess we're going to have to start dealing with them. Let's move the crab. You know what? I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and open fire.
Confirmed.
Shots are not phenomenal, but we're perfectly cold in this environment, so there's nothing lost.
Confirmed.
Alright, well, we took out its leg. not a huge surprise given our larger lasers there. Yeah, the larger pulse laser definitely able to burn through its armor quite comfortably.
Reporting.
To move the Phoenix Hawk up top or alright, you know what? That'll do. We can go ahead and take shots at the fire starter. We'll follow up with Cosmo and take out the Locust. I think that should be fairly easy. So let's go ahead and open fire.
He's going down.
Alright, nothing too crazy. No real solid damage. Let's use our jump jets and maybe we can split some fire just for kicks and giggles.
Here we go.
Yeah, I suppose that is viable. So we'll go ahead and fire our we'll fire our SRMs over here. Our ER medium lasers can then go over there, and you know what? Why not? We'll throw an arc beacon just in case.
Firing.
Alright, so first
Let's get this done.
kill on the board. LRMs are incoming. Nominal damage. We will go ahead and you know what?
Waiting for orders.
I'm almost tempted. Oh, we can get rather close, but I don't think it's... Could almost get those machine guns online if it gets a little bit closer.
Receiving you.
I say, maybe we go ahead and draw them in. Yeah, let's see how adventurous they are. Okay, well, surprising amount of LRMs, but again, that's not a huge concern. We're definitely on the further range than what they would care for. Oh, and it's a Raven. Aha. Okay, well, that would explain why there's so much money in this mission. Yeah, probably should have salvaged this over the monetary ability, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. We're not going to catch that. Shall we... Alright, no, may as well jump up. We'll go for a precision strike.
Firing jump jet.
And we'll just destroy the mech. I don't see any reason to keep him alive.
Now let's see how you handle this.
The odds aren't fantastic, but
Target's taken a critical hit.
it is what it is. Maybe, actually, you know, maybe we should have gone for the leg. Yeah, if we swept the leg out from underneath it, that could have been an alright plan. Make it easier for everyone else to target in subsequent actions. Though, that said, it's very, very close to death. Yeah, alright, so PPC being fired. I'm guessing they have a Panther.
Standing by.
That's probably one of the only mechs that's going to be able to do such things. Alright, well, let's go ahead and, you know what? I know we can shoot, but I think it's really worth sprinting. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around.
Acknowledged.
We'll start dealing with the others back there. We'll try and close the gap.
You have orders?
Cheese Goblin, you can...
Let's do this.
Oh, actually, Cosmo, you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll move up. And then... we're going to sensor lock. Yeah. Sensor lock? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll sensor lock the Raven. That way we can at least target it. We'll bring Cheese Goblin
Yes,
on
Commander.
in. We'll see if we can take a kill here, but if not,
Yes,
oh well.
Commander.
We'll go for the precision headshot, just on the off chance we can pick up some of it as salvage.
I understand.
But again, oh wow, okay. Well, that'll do it.
Tango down. Hell yes.
Alright, well, good work there. Ah yes, javelins. That would explain the LRM fire.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Alright, so
Commander.
Dancing Queen, can you get within melee range? Not quite, but you could finish that off. You could also go ahead and... let's see. You know what, we'll see if we can bring them on in, but I don't think it's going to happen. We'll go ahead and use the Griffin. We'll just bully the poor little fire starter.
Roger that.
Yeah, we'll just cease that thing's existence.
Taking the shot. Target destroyed.
Alright, so hopefully that will bait some of the other mechs a little bit closer. It's not a guarantee, but it is the hope. So they have 2 javelins, a griffin, and whatever that is.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, well, you know what? Let's see if we can figure out the positioning. Okay. They're taking cover, which I guess is a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, I can't really hold that against them.
Receiving you.
You know what? We'll even just go ahead and let the griffin move. Again, we're trying to close the distance. Oh, actually, I guess there is no panther after all. Yeah, it would be the griffin, wouldn't it? Huh. Yeah, the classic Griffin 1N. LRMs and PPC. I will say, they're very heavy on the LRMs. Probably not a bad plan, considering that they're an ambush group. Being able to, what do we call it?
Confirmed.
Pepper from a distance without being seen. Probably not a bad plan, but oh well, it is what it is. I think what we'll do is we'll aim at the locust with the pulse laser, and then... oh, are they out of range for everything else? Hang on a second. Oh, only the large pulse can make it there. We could fire the regular lasers. You know what? We'll just go for the kill. That'll be fine.
Got it.
Oh, and a couple of stray shots. Very good. Okay.
Scored a critical hit.
So technically out of range, but still putting damage on target. That is fantastic news. We'll sprint the hatchet man as far as we can. We'll go ahead and... oh, bother, sorry. I meant to click the vigilance button first. Yeah, I forget that you've got to do that before sprinting.
How might I help?
Oh, well, it is what it is. You there, my little friend. Let's go ahead and jump the Phoenix Hawk. We will go... focus in on the locust. We should still be fairly cool. Yeah, we're still perfectly cold. Not being able to bring on those small lasers keeps us very, very icy. In fact, you know what? Let's go for a precision strike. No reason not to take the kill. We'll go for the... you know, we'll aim for the leg, and hopefully that hits. It'll either fall down... yeah, it should fall down, but if not, you never know. We might still be lucky enough to get the kill. After all, we do dish a good chunk of damage there.
We can salvage that.
Alright, very, very nice. Alright, next round. The javelins, hey? Yeah, admittedly, I was expecting the hatchet man to take some fire. But, oh well. It's not something we could really fix. Alright, do we reckon the javelin will get closer? Probably not. They're going to run away. The griffin... they're not really going to want to close range either.
Commander.
Hmm. Uh-huh. Alright, well, I suppose we may as well jump forwards. We'll attach a narc beacon onto the closest
Jumping.
one. Yeah, we'll attach the narc beacon here. We'll go ahead and fire maybe one ER medium laser to the javelin at the back, and then the rest can go against the griffin.
Here we go.
Oh, well, we got an injury to the pilot. That's nice. Alright, let's see what they do. Yeah, they're definitely trying to maintain distance. It's definitely the right call in this sort of a situation.
Barely hit, Commander.
They know that that hatchet man is going to absolutely obliterate. So... you know what? With that in mind, maybe we just get close and we just start piling on the damage. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to see if the griffin does become bold. We've got the armor to spare. I'm not really too concerned about anything happening to us. They are staying still, so...
Commander?
you know what? We will absolutely sprint... oh, wait a second. Let's not forget vigilance first. There we have it. And then we can sprint. We'll take some cover as well. and then we can melee the
Copy
Griffin.
that, Commander.
Excellent. Alright, everybody else, let's move the crab forwards.
Got it.
Actually, probably should have used our jump jets, but either way, we'll aim at the Javelin. It's already pretty well beat up. Only 52 points of protection remain.
Giving him everything I've got.
Stray shot on the other one. Fantastic. I'll take it.
Awaiting orders.
And then let's go and shrink the distance.
Here we go.
Alright, in fact, you know what? We're going to have so much. Let's go ahead and just destroy this one outright. We may as well minimize their numbers on the field.
Confirmed. Oh, it's on now.
Alright.
Hostile removed.
Well, that should be our turn next, because we did use that vigilance there.
Commander?
Yeah, Dancing Queen is all ready. I think we got a pretty solid attack. Let's go ahead and, what do we say? Do we want to hit its left arm, or do we just want to go ahead and, get into the good old fisticuffs? You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and attack it head on. That way, you know, there's a good chance we could hit that center torso. If not, we could still do significant damage to either side. Alright, and there goes its right torso. Machine gun fire following up. It did have some damage reduction. Oh, okay. Well, LRMs at that distance, not exactly an accurate weapon, and they didn't even manage to strike us. Yeah,
Yes,
they were, yeah, that's quite sad. Alright, well, either way, we'll go ahead and, you know what, who's moving next? Probably the Griffin. Alright, I guess we go ahead and we take that thing down.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, we'll go for a precision strike, just in case it does live. We'll aim for a leg. We'll see if we can salvage some extra bits and bobs. We're just trying to make sure that it falls down,
Some heavy damage.
or we can knock out the pilot. Again, just trying to save as much metal as possible.
What's up, boss?
Alright, that brings the crab forwards. That should be more than enough to handle the Griffin.
Roger that.
Let's go for that headshot. Oh well, you know what? We did somewhat try to preserve that.
Enemy down.
Alright, well,
What's the plan?
that's not going to leave you with much in the way of safety, so you know what? I think all things being fair, they go to shoot us in the back, we go ahead and do the same to them. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's just open fire.
Certainly. That would be a kill.
Alright, well, that's very good. That's the last of them, Commander. Let's dust off and go home.
Mission successful.
Okay, so a nice simple mission. That will be a little bit of extra pay. Again, would have been lovely to have taken the cataphract, but again, the probability of that being what we were going to come across is highly unlikely. Good kills there for Cheese Goblin. A little bit of melee experience for Dancing Queen. Everybody else did get a taste of the violence, so good for them. We did get the part of the Griffin, so that's not the worst. Definitely, ooh, pardon the hiccup. Definitely the heaviest part of salvage available. And, well, probably we'll end up paying more than what the Griffin would have, assuming we can finish the Griffin. But either way, that is fine. With the extra 1000 XP, I don't believe that's going to be enough for Dancing Queen to be able to pick up any extra skills. I'm pretty sure she was only left with a good, what, say 200 XP left over. So at this point, yeah, that's far short from what she needs. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll pick up our final contract while we are here. We're going for the Blown operation. It's an escort mission, almost 1 million C-bills. I think it's pretty good. In fact, you know what? We're very close to the, in the store there is an upgraded Gauss rifle, which I would love to throw onto our Atlas. So I'm thinking maybe we focus in on the money again. Again, it's only 2 skulls. We can get some extra pay for the for some extra bonuses. So I think the money is going to be the way we run this one here. Alright, so let's see what we're in for. Less than an hour ago, we lost contact with a covert team tasked with infiltrating a local government facility. The only reason for them not to respond is if their operation was blown by discovery or counterintelligence. The research materials they were meant to collect are extremely important, and we cannot afford to lose them. We need you to make a rapid and immediate deployment to the facility and get our people and their cargo to safety. Alright, when I hear rapid and immediate, I'm thinking no intel, and expect nasty surprises, Commander. Alright, fair note. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll focus in on the money. It's against the planetary government, so nothing bad there. At least if we can boost up our reputation with the pirates a little bit more, that will give us a greater store discount, which, well, when we're talking of millions of sea bills for weapons and things, those percentage points really do add on up. So I think we're going to be a little bit more serious for this one. We'll drop off the Hatchet Man, and I think we'll drop the Crab as well. We'll keep the Phoenix Hawk and Griffin as they are very fast. They have a rangefinder. Oh, that's right. We still need to replace the rangefinder in the Phoenix Hawk. And I suppose maybe some LRMs wouldn't be crazy. Let's bring out the Zeus. Yeah, here we go. Plenty of LRMs there. Extra resolve. And then what else do we desire? Maybe this is a chance to bring out our Warhammer? Yeah, we've got a good rangefinder there. We've got some long-range weapons. Sure, you know what? I think that should be a pretty good call. We'll bring that on out. We will go ahead and switch. I think... Oh, we'll switch. Maybe Archangel. No, Dancing Queen can go to the Griffin. Actually, no, to the Phoenix Hawk. That'll be fine. We'll keep the multi-targeting for the Narc Beacon. And I believe, you know what? Higher initiative is not bad on the Warhammer. Yeah, alright, you know what? That will be pretty good. So, we've got some early movement. Yeah, and that should work out well. Alright, let's go ahead and see if this works out for us or not. Alright, well, we have basically read everything as it is. All that we need to do is double check our objectives, which is to capture the facility, protect covert team, and extract safely. So, let's go ahead and land the Leopard. Let's see what trouble there is to make. Alright, so, Mercenary Force, you are entering a restricted local government area. Withdraw or you will be fired upon. Yeah, they weren't surprised to see us at all. Sounds like a blown operation to me. Agreed, Commander. Once you've dealt with the response force, you'll find our employers' people here at this facility. Try not to get any of them shot or stepped on. Good luck. Okay, well...
So lovely! So serene.
I'm not sure if I caught that right, but I heard something that sounded awfully like an EC... electronic countermeasures of some kind, like one of those little bubbles. So that is not necessarily good, but it is what it is. We'll raise the... I suppose we'll head on up with our Zeus. We'll see if we can find a good spot to
Heading out.
Prepare our assault. Our Phoenix Hawk and our Griffin should be fine. Yeah, if we can get the Warhammer up top here, that could be very nice.
Standing
In fact... Oh, hello. What have we got? We could even march up there. That would give us a very nice range. And we can still come down through here. Yeah, I suppose... That's not the worst plan. And, of course, we do have that rangefinder there, so we can see that the area is clear for the next bit. Alright, we'll bring the Zeus on forwards.
Copy that.
Our Phoenix Hawk, we will drop into cover.
I'm there.
And we'll be not that far behind with the Griffin. There we go.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, still no sign of anything, but we do know that there's a blocking force somewhere around. We'll travel... Why not? May as well bring the Zeus forwards. Okay, and we have contact. Alright, so what do we see? They have a Vulcan 5T. Okay, so lots of lasers, a flamer and a machine gun. Not too heavy on the support, but again, they will be able to reach us at much greater range thanks to their CQC suite. What else? A 35-ton mech and a 50-ton mech. Alright, well, the Warhammer... I don't know if there's anywhere that's phenomenal for you. Let's maybe go... Actually, maybe we could get our way towards... what is it? The water here. Can we... Yeah, we should be able to make our way down there in the future turns. That's probably alright. We'll go ahead and we'll take a little bit of a stability penalty. But I think, all things considered, that should be good. Yeah, alright, so the Phoenix Hawk we can get eyes on. Looks like they have a trebuchet with some LRMs. Alright, well, we'll bring you up as fast as we can, make you hard to hit. We have an extra mech back there, only 25 tons, so again, nothing too crazy. We'll... I think for now, let's just go ahead and sprint on up. We can always maybe attach a narc beacon to one of these mechs and blow them up with the Zeus later. Yeah, so we do want to be relatively close, so that's within range. Alright, the Phoenix Hawk. Dodging out of the way of the large laser of the Commando 1B. In fact, does that have anything else? Okay, it's got an SRM2 and a medium laser. Alright. Well, we're here for money, not for anything else, so we're not going to try and salvage anything. I say, you know what? We'll reserve for the moment. We'll make the most of what evasion we have left. Oh, and would you believe it? It's a Raven. I did hear an ECM bubble earlier. Yep, okay, well...
Yes, boss?
We will sort that out fairly quickly. What do we do? If we move up, we could fire pretty much everything at the Vulcan. We're not going to get any better targeting percentages than that for now. The Commando's not an issue, the Trebuchet's not an issue. Yeah, let's just, let's shuffle a little bit forward and obliterate that thing. Alright, so how much heat? You know what? That's about a third. That's acceptable given that we've got penalties and all. Yeah, and, do we just go ahead and just go for a precision shot just to boost up our probability of the kill? I think that seems reasonable, yeah. Center of mass, I want you to be gone. Alright, well there that goes.
Eliminated.
And that's very, very helpful for us. Alright, minimal damage to the Phoenix Hawk.
Systems holding.
We should, let's see, we've got 22 resolve.
Waiting for
If we can get a kill with maybe these other two, then we could maybe jump nice and close. In fact, oh, we could jump right behind this thing and shoot it in the back. Yeah, that would be fantastic news.
What's the plan?
Alright, so, the Griffin, first of all, we will... oh, hang on a second. We don't want to jump inside the capture zone just yet. We could jump on top of the building. 200 points of protection. The Commando's viable. I think for the moment we'll just move here. That will put us within the bubble of the Raven, so it won't get any stealth charges on the next round. But we should be able to get the kill here, or at least more or less guarantee that it will be done with the Zeus. And then after this, yeah, then we can use the LRMs to either finish this off or target something else. Yeah, I think that's a solid enough plan.
Confirmed.
Alright, plenty of damage missed, but that's a-okay. We were
Commander?
expecting such things. Let's go ahead and reserve for a moment. And once again.
Roger that. Standing by.
Alright, let's see. The Zeus. Oh, okay. We can actually target that thing now. That's not bad. Oh, maybe we use the Phoenix Hawk and jump behind the Raven and just clear that out nice and swiftly. What has it got? Yeah, SRM-6 medium lasers.
Roger.
What do we want to do? I'm thinking we should send at least an LRM-10 and a 15, or maybe we just send both LRM-15s over here. We could put both pulses over on the Raven. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll send the LRMs over. Okay, you know what? This should do. Alright, first of all, we are sending the pulses across, and then we'll send the LRM-10 as well. We'll soften the armor here. 2 LRM-15s. We're getting an extra 75% of the damage, so yeah, the fact that a few missiles might miss is quite inconsequential. Yeah, that'll be good enough.
Multiple targets.
A kill is all that we were after. Anything else is just a bonus. Alright, and that thing's already quite weak.
Waiting for orders.
The Phoenix Hawk. Let's go and... where are our jump jets going to take us? Point blank range? Hang on a second, our resolve didn't go up. Well, that's unsporting. Fine, I guess we'll just go ahead and we will get behind... We'll get behind the trebuchet and we'll shoot it in the back. In fact, you know what? It doesn't even matter about the heat.
Up high.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and
Take this.
Alright, maybe not kill it. Alright.
That hit something good.
Okay, let's go.
I'm honestly a little bit surprised. Oh, and it's picked up a stealth charge again. We should have been within its... Maybe it's got 1 stealth charge left. We did very much get close to that kill, but not quite.
Commander?
Alright, well, you know what? Fine. We'll go ahead and we'll jump into the water. We'll shoot at it again. Yeah. It's not going to have a turn. I refuse to allow it to live.
Acknowledge. Hope we can salvage that.
Alright, so you're cooked. Let's see. The Warhammer, we will go...
Reporting.
Actually, you know what? We can jump nice and close. We'll get a little bit of altitude on it. So we should have some superior targeting ability.
Engaging jump jets.
And it's still there. Alright, well... Bother. I guess we should have sensor locked it. How are we going to manage this? You know what? I guess we'll just brace for the moment.
Let's do this.
The Warhammer, we will move and...
Copy that.
What do we do here? Do we ping this thing? I'm trying to think of what the best way to go about it is. It's only for the rest of the turn, so I'm not sure if it's really that advantageous to us doing anything here. You know what?
Sensors locked on.
We'll do what we can. We can
for
at
order.
least then shoot at it with our Zeus. We've got good numbers here,
On my
so
way.
yeah, it's not fantastic, but it could be worse. Let's go for a precision strike. We'll aim for the head. If we're lucky, we'll get the kill with the 2 medium pulses, but if not, oh well, it is what it is. Okay, well,
It's go time.
a singular missile made it. That is decent. We also did bump down its
Standing by.
initiative, so our Phoenix Hawk is still up and running. We could even... Oh, you know what? We can even get another full salvo.
Engaging jump jets.
Yeah, before this thing moves and cloaks again, we're going to go ahead and aim for the head. 18% is doing much, much better than what it used to be.
Firing all weapons.
Alright, well,
I need a new target.
yeah. it is what it is. Not much can be done about that. Alright, so we need to secure the facility. We need to figure out where we're also going to be escaping. I'm supposing it's maybe across the, across this land bridge here. So let's bring our mechs to
Move order received.
where they should be. We'll throw the Phoenix Hawk back over here.
I'm there.
The Griffin... Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and start scouting out.
Confirm.
Aha, here we go. Okay, so that's a landing point for a Leopard. That should put us in good enough position to finish things. We'll bring the Zeus as far as we can.
Heading
The
out.
Warhammer, we will stand up on the hilltop. And the Phoenix Hawk, we will stand right within the zone.
Coordinates received.
And prepare for a little bit of trouble. Yeah, there we go. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, man, we're glad to see you folks. Gunshots going off in the background. I was worried that we'd have to walk home. We have an LZ marked for you. Is your team ready to move? Everyone who's left, we're mounting up now. More explosions occurring, and then let's move, people. Alright. I guess, you know what, maybe I'll throw in some sound effects instead of just saying what it is. Yeah, maybe I should try that, you know, some and all that sort of thing. It's probably far more entertaining to listen to than thing gun go bang.
Good to go.
Alright, so, you know what, I think... The two PPCs work well, but maybe we go ahead and march you into the water.
Confirmed.
We'll shuffle a little bit further up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... The Phoenix Hawk will keep pace, and then... I don't know. Let's bring you up over here. There's definitely room for trouble. Alright, they're moving up. Some have cover, some do not. They're APCs, so they're not exactly going to have a huge amount of weaponry here. Yeah, 2 medium lasers, machine guns, a tag. Yeah, definitely not what we were after. You know what? Let's brace the Zeus.
Roger that. Digging in.
We'll move... Oh, actually, you know what? We'll brace the Warhammer.
Roger.
The Phoenix
Bending
Hawk
heat and stabilizing.
we'll put into cover, and then the Griffin... let's bring you up to the top, just to guarantee that we can see whatever pops around. Alright. Now, I think it's just a matter of letting those APCs get up to speed and to the landing zone. I'm fairly sure that once they arrive, there will be some enemies attempting to prevent us from doing much more. So, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and start defending that point. Just on the off chance. You know what? Cheese Goblin... Oh, sorry. Dancing Queen, you can stay where you are.
Confirmed.
Again, we do need... We do need friendly units around if they're going to continue on moving. So, yeah, we'll stay nearby. Yeah, this guy who's falling behind, it's not exactly a good thing, but there's not much we can do. Alright, let's park you up over here.
Move order received.
The Warhammer, we will move up to the top.
On my way.
The Phoenix Hawk, let's move a little bit further forwards. In fact, you know, let's just stay there. And then the Griffin, I don't know, I suppose we'll cover this other flank just on the off chance. Better to be safe than sorry. Unfortunately too, we've only got limited resolve while we're outside of combat, so we're not going to be able to take much in the way of vigilance and making things a bit easier.
Taking a protective stance.
Alright, so they're almost here. Anytime you're ready. And what do we say? One more round? Yeah, I think we just brace.
Stabilizing and bracing.
Oh, and you know what? We'll move you up over here.
I'm there.
There we go. Alright, so that's 1 vehicle, 2, 3 should make it on the next round. I think that final APC isn't going to be able to get there, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, so what is our mech that we want to be able to use earliest?
Awaiting orders.
I'm thinking Cheese Goblin here could be a good call. Multi-targeting, we've got some decent range on things. Yeah, I think Cheese Goblin is going to be our one to
Taking a protective stance.
prepare. And then
Rolling.
that'll do. Okay,
I got
enemy contact. Hey boss, I'm seeing more contacts. Whatever these guys stole must be important.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Okay, so it appears that they have a few more defenses trying to stop them from escaping. So, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, wait, hang on a second. Yeah, the first three have already escaped, so they should be on board the Leopard. They'll be nice and safe. It appears that these guys have brought on in a Javelin, a Trebuchet, and a Jaeger mech. Yeah, definitely some decent stuff, although only autocannons? Okay. If this thing had have had those LRM-15s, that would have been a bit more of a concern. The Trebuchet is also direct fire. The only one that's really going to be of any concern right now is that
Commander?
Javelin, and it's not going to do that much. Alright, so, first things first. Let's use our jump jets. We're going to go ahead and... Do we go for a precision strike on the Jaeger mech? I'm actually quite tempted to do so. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll jump over here. That's a solid amount of evasiveness, so I'm doubting they'll get too much done. We'll aim for the Jaeger mech. We'll go for a headshot. You never know, we could take some decent salvage home.
Copy that, Commander.
But if not, that's one big problem dealt with. Alright, not quite enough for a kill.
Reporting critical hit.
That is one arm gone. Oh, they're coming in for melee. That is... Oh, you know what? That's probably not a bad choice, all things considered. It does ignore a bit of that evasion there, so... Yeah, not out of the question, and it's not like there was much that they could have done with their weaponry. Yeah, definitely the right choice on their behalf. Yeah, look at that. 70-odd points of damage to our Phoenix Hawk there.
How's it going?
It's not nothing. Alright, let's see. The Warhammer. I say... We kill the Javelin? Kill the Javelin or kill the Trebuchet? You know what? That Javelin's gonna move sooner than later, so
Moving out.
may as well make it disappear first.
Firing. Full complement.
And, oh, wait a second. It's got a lot of defensiveness.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Whoopsie daisy, that is not as helpful. Yeah. Almost took it out, but
Yes,
not
Commander.
quite enough. Our Griffin, let's go ahead and we'll attach the Narc beacon to the Trebuchet. So yeah, we'll attack that. We'll use our machine guns as well. In fact, yeah, that should work out fine. We'll then fire, say, all of the... No, we only need 2 SRMs to hit. Maybe we send 2 of the SRM-6s at the Javelin. Yeah, there we go. We can hit you. We can target you with a couple, and then we can start burning some more damage into that Jaeger mech.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's the play we're going for. So, that's probably the most... There we go. That will sort that out. So the Narc beacon is going against the Trebuchet, which is B, with the machine guns. 2 SRM-6s heading to the Javelin to hopefully take out either that side torso, the main center, or its leg. And then everything else can go against the Jaeger mech. Actually, no, stuff that. SRM-6, I want 3 of them against the Javelin. I want that thing gone.
Good to go.
Oh, wait a second. Did I go with B and C? Oh dear, I did not fire off my weapons appropriately. Oh well, you know what? It's not a huge issue. I'm not really concerned about us getting, losing out on extracting our friends. Alright, so, what have we got? Well, that Narc beacon should work pretty good. Let's see, the Jaeger mech. Still kicking, but again, not particularly well. The Javelin has, barely been hit thanks to my
Waiting for orders.
mishandling of our weapon systems. So, I guess at this point then, we're going to go ahead and put everything against the trebuchet. Yeah, we'll just see if we can destroy that thing.
Confirmed.
There we go. Let's guarantee that it does. A full salvo will do well.
Mech destroyed.
Alright,
Objective secured.
there's our objective. That's extra pay. That is what we want. And now, question is, if we take out these guys, do we get extra bonus pay, or is this just for salvage rights? I'm not 100% sure, but it will do. Alright, they do get that extra free turn, which is very unfortunate.
Waiting for order.
But we can... Oh, you know what? Its initiative is 2. I think we can survive a single salvo from the Javelin right now. Yeah, we're in the much better position to handle things. Alright, so we will
Waiting for orders.
we'll jump jet the Phoenix Hawk. We'll go for the headshot.
Acknowledge.
We'll take all the advantages of the terrain and close proximity.
10-4.
And then if the Jaegermech's dead, which it apparently isn't, we will bully the Javelin mercilessly. But
Yes, Commander.
before we can do that, I suppose... I don't know. I don't think a precision shot's even necessary. I think we can just obliterate. Yeah, let's go ahead and give Cosmo a kill here with the Warhammer.
All weapons are go. Target eliminated.
Alright, and Cheese Goblin.
You have orders?
You know what? If by some miracle you survive here, well, you're going to have an arc beacon attached, so many missiles will be coming your way.
Tango down.
Oh, target's eliminated. Sit tight and I can collect you from where you're at right now.
Mission successful.
Okay, well, that'll do. The main thing is we got our payday, which is what we want. We're a little bit closer to a discount at the black market, which is very much what we want. And we made over 1 million C-bills in that single mission. So, good work to us. Everybody got some kills. That's nice to see. We got part of a trebuchet. Yeah, alright. So nothing too fantastic nor miserable as far as salvage goes. So, yeah, that should pay fairly well. So, at this point, I think what we're going to do is, we should be fairly close to the money necessary to be able to pick up a Gauss rifle with some extra oomph, so to speak. So, what we'll do is, yeah, we'll not be able to sell anything off because we haven't finished any mechs, but what we could do is just double check our store. Whereabouts are you? Let's head down to the ballistics. Yeah, so that Gauss rifle is 4.2 million C-bills. If we could earn some more, we could even buff up another ER small laser for our Phoenix Hawk, which would be very, very nice. A medium pulse as well. Oh, there's some really fantastic stuff here, but we just do not have the money. Such a shame. So I think what we might do is we'll sell off what we can and we'll see how much money is remaining. But instead of going to, I think what we might do is maybe we'll pick up this test drive mission for the Magistry of Canopus. As against the Capellans, it'll buff up our reputation with them. It's got good pay. I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. But yeah, that's nice and close. Only 10 days of travel. So before we do so, we shall head to the store and see about making some money. Alright, so, let us... Oh, wait a second. No. We don't want to do that from here. We need to go to our mech bay and sell off partial scrap. Yeah, there is... Oh, wait a second. That is a spider. We'll sell that. Did I miss anything else? I really wish they had a quantity button. Being able to search by quantity would make our life so much easier to get through what we want. Alright, so that's all of our full mechs that are done. All of this stuff, I guess we could technically nickel and dime it, but I don't think it's really that important. So to the mech bay we go. We've got 3.5 million. We need at least 1 more million as far as scrap is concerned. So starting with the most expensive stuff, because again that is going to save us time. We'll go ahead and we'll keep on working our way through that. The Marauder bits and bobs, we don't need those. I really do wish we could sell multiple parts just like we do at the store, but, you know, it is what it is. That does take us currently up to 4.7, which is an extra 500,000 more than we need. Traveling for 10 days means we won't have any finances due, so we will make our money before that occurs. Yeah, you know what? I think we go ahead and continue on scrapping some bits and bobs, because I really, really want to purchase some of the stuff that's currently in the store. Alright, so more cataphract bits. Please say goodbye to you. Sure. That sells quite nicely. 5.7 million's not bad. We'll get rid of the grasshopper. That will be very nice. What else is there? The Warhammer bits we don't need. You know what? We might actually be able to afford a couple of the really nice weapons here, and I'm okay with this. We're at a point where money is only necessary for buying things that we really desire in the black market. We don't always come across them. We're not trying to purchase any more mechs. We have more or less finished things that we can get for our score, so it's not going to affect things all that greatly, but we can definitely have a bit more fun while we do this. So, you know, is that about enough? 7.7. No, let's take it to around 8 million, and then we will we'll call it there. So that's the 8 million mark. That'll be fine. Yeah, so as I was saying before with our score, if we have a quick check-in on that, assuming that the game will load such things. So if we have a look at our mech chassis, we've maxed out our potential points with what's available. We've done the mech weight class completion as well as the mech chassis completion, so we're getting all the points that we possibly can from that. Theoretically, there's a 539,000 with our 0.7% difficulty multiplier, but for now I think I'm pretty happy with the way things are. We will boost it up a little bit further if we finish the mercenary review board and things like that. That would be rather nice, but again, it's just a couple of points here or there, but I think we're doing fairly decently. Alright, so back to the black market, and let us find those beautiful, beautiful weapons. Gauss rifle, 2 tons, 1 less critical. Hello, we will purchase you for 4.2.
New weapon systems available.
With the 3.8 that remain, again, we do not need to pay for light fees. We can, yeah, we'll pick up that ER small laser.
New weapon systems available.
That ER large laser with less tonnage and more damage could be really nice, but I think we'll go for a pulse. That could also be helpful for things on our Atlas.
Available.
And then, yeah, we're not going to be able to buy the gyro, the heat bank. We don't need the Gauss rifle ammo. Actually, you know what? We've only got 1 ton remaining. It's probably worth keeping 2 tons just in the worst case scenario. Alright, and oh, now we're just short on that ER large laser. Do we really care about it that much? It's nice, but I don't think it's the be all and end all. You know what? We can afford to sell off 1 more part of a mech. We're only about 50,000 C-bills shy right now, so Where are you? Wolverine. We'll sell 1/3 of you. Alright. Oh, wait. Maybe a second? I think it was 1.7 that we needed. Yeah, so... Oh, you know what? We'll even just get rid of part of the Enforcer just to make sure we don't have to make our way back again. Alright, so to the store. Please give us what we are after. Where is this? ER large laser. Fantastic. So 1.7. We still got a little bit of cash left over. Now we can head to the mech bay and start working on upgrading some things. So at the moment, our Atlas is in the workshop. Yeah, I fairly recently found out that you can click on this, probably a couple of months ago, but not something that I really need to do. You can see where we're at with the reinstallation of things. Currently, the only things we're working on is... what is it? The double heatsink. We need to install one of them, an ARM mod, another double heatsink, and a couple of medium lasers. I think... you know, all of that stuff's going to stay regardless of what we do, so maybe we finish, or we give it the extra 5 days to finish its work, and then we install the remainder into things. Yeah, I think that is how we're going to do it. So, just double checking with our navigation, I'm pretty sure we're taking that travel contract. Yeah, here we are. We could make our way over for a flashpoint, but I'm pretty sure that might take us up and around. Yeah, we're going to have to fly around there anyway. That'll be 16 days. We may as well fly part of the distance for free and pick up some solid amount of cash along the way as we wait for the Flashpoint campaign. So, to the command center, and let us negotiate for a silly amount of money, approximately 1.129 million C-bills. Off we go.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Calculating escape velocity.
Alright, so to the jump point. Seems like we're only traveling for about a day or so. I'm hoping... what is it? How much time does jumping take? Is it just a singular day?
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander. We're nearly
Not
broke,
sure.
Commander.
Alright, yeah, sure. We're almost broke. That's always his primary concern. But we'll be fine. We'll head to the mech bay. We'll tweak things there. So, where is our beautiful Atlas 2? We shall now go ahead and refit and make things rather nice. Alright, so I guess while the game loads, I'll quickly hit the pause button and I'll show you when it's finished. Alright, so we had a few more things than I thought we had, so I've gone ahead and thrown in the brand new Gauss rifle. I've also taken off one of our old medium lasers and we have equipped a new pulse and, oh, hang on a second, if we drop that heatsink, hang on, there's a regular medium laser here. We might in fact have enough. Yeah, we can drop both of those medium lasers. There we go. So, I only got medium pulses, and yeah, that will do nicely. We do have a little bit of extra space in our mech. We could have maybe thrown on a heatsink, but for now, it's good enough. I'm not really too concerned. If for some reason we do get something like another exchanger, we might pull out a heatsink or two and then substitute that in. At the moment, heat efficiency, I don't really care. We're going to be more than fine. So that is what we're running with. 3 more days, 6.5 more thousand C-bills. That seems like a solid choice to me. So we'll go ahead and get that up and running. And then we did have that ER medium laser and things. I think I'm going to have a bit of a quick look and see where we can install that. And we also do need to install that ER small laser in the Phoenix Hawk. So give me a second and I'll show you as I continue the loadout alterations. Alright, so the next mech I have tinkered with is our Black Knight. So we had a whole heap of regular heatsinks in there. We've got a few doubles hanging around, so I figured why not go ahead and upgrade things. So yeah, we went ahead and we upgraded to some double heatsinks, which is very nice. We also went ahead and installed the ER large laser, 25 heat as opposed to the 18. yeah, very solid as far as our damage output is concerned. It's the same thing, it weighs a little bit less. Yes, we've technically lost a little bit of accuracy buffs and all, but again, at the end of the day, it's going to make us a much more lethal mech. I upgraded the machine gun as well to one with some extra critical, and, well, I believe that's pretty good. Yeah, oh, and that's right, jump jets. With some of the extra weight savings, I decided some jump jets could be rather nice. We could only fit one more in, but for the moment, I think that heat efficiency is going to be pretty decent. Only 9 in the red, but that's with jump jets. If we take them out of the equation, I don't think it's actually going to be that hot. So all things considered, I think we're very, very stable. So that's what we're going to do. Another 6,500 C-bills and 4 days worth of work. But definitely a nice little promotion for that. Alright, so with that in mind, I think... Oh, you know what? We're actually not going to be able to install the ER small laser in the Phoenix Hawk. So for now, instead of not being able to access that, I think we'll leave it be. We'll travel, and then that will be where we are. But again, at least we know that we've got some nice little upgrades for the next time we keep traveling. Alright, so here we go. Almost at our location. That means I think we have, what is this? 4 days to the planet? 3 days to the planet. 4. Okay, so it's going to be at least another 4 back to the jump point. Just a good note to make sure that we know, some of the travel details. But it looks like there is another happy birthday. You bump into Headhunter in the corridor, and you notice that he is in unusually high spirits. What's new, you ask him. Headhunter grins. I don't want to make too big of a deal out of this, but today is my birthday. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and throw him a party in the lounge. That evening, you invite Headhunter to a small party in the lounge with senior staff and a few MechWarriors in attendance. You say some flattering things about him, and then General Acclaim summons Headhunter to rise and give a speech. After a couple of hours of food, music, and light drinking, the party starts breaking up and everyone wanders off in a pleasant mood. Later that evening, you find a thank you note from Headhunter on the door of your personal quarters. Apparently, your gesture meant the world to him. He's in high spirits for the next month and morale has increased, but of course, we've maxed out for what is available as far as morale is concerned, so you know what, that's okay. At least he's in high spirits, which is always nice for us. Okay, so our contract is ready to start with. We will go ahead and have a quick view of the store. You never know, there could be something particularly juicy. I'm not really seeing anything noteworthy. Yeah, there's some good stuff, don't get me wrong, like a snub PPC. If we didn't already have them, that would be desirable, but that's not really going to do too much for us. So either way, I guess we'll come back with our contract in the next one and set ourselves up nicely to be able to afford our next paycheck for everybody. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan signing out.